And as much as I love the King of the Ring, they have 3 weeks to build payback since Extreme Rules Sunday, and they spent the time building to a one-off event that had 1 day's notice. What? I mean, it's a great week for the network, right? It is a great week for the network. It's a lot on the network this week. But in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, but in a business point of view, this is an overdone week. They're overdoing it. In 1 week, they're going to have King of the Ring on the network. Wow, tomorrow is a Mick Foley comedy special. That's cool. People are going to watch that. People like Mick Foley and people like comedy. People will watch that. And Stephanie McMahon is going to interview with Jericho on Thursday after SmackDown, which is great. This is all great. It's a great week of programming for the network. I'm sure investors are thrilled. Here's the problem with that. What are you going to have next week? No King of the Ring. Probably not going to have a new Mick Foley comedy special next week. You're not going to have a Stephanie McMahon interview. I mean, the network has basically had nothing as far as like events outside of their once a month pay-per-views since Legends House. Occasional after Raw things, NXT, stuff like that. But WWE, this would have been a great opportunity to ensure like a month's programming for the network, right? I mean, it's just too much at once. This week, Stephanie McMahon, which you've actually been promoted to. We've told you about it for weeks. Stephanie McMahon on this date will do an interview on the network. All right, next week, get this, everybody. Next week, Mick Foley is going to have a comedy special. Come back next week, too, right? And then the following week, guess what we have? King of the Ring? No, not yet. We have Payback. We have our next fucking pay-per-view. How about that? All right? Then, King of the Ring after you promote it. And why are the King of the Ring matches still on Raw?